Alrighty, what's up everybody? My beautiful peeps. How's it going, you sexy bitches? It is I, Peter fucking Joseph here, for a Saturday afternoon video. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Not down there, but right here. On the Peter Joseph YouTube Wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Joseph. Make sure you like the video. Thank you for watching. First of all, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button. Now, down there. You know where it is. Down there in the description box below. Otherwise known as hell on my pants. So, subscribe to this channel and my other channels as well. Show your love and support. Leave a comment on any one of my videos. But don't leave stupid comments, because you go bye-bye. You're out of here. You can go kiss my rosy red ass, Mahoney. You don't like it? And if you don't like it, then too fucking bad. Cry to your mama, bitch. That's it. And don't forget to share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And also, tap and slap that goddamn bell. Treat it like it's a thunderstorm and just smack it like lightning or whatever it is. But hit that bell, turn on all notifications. Shouldn't miss the next video, because you miss anything, you're pretty much SOL, and I think we all know what that means. If you don't know, look it up. And if you can't look it up, then you got problems. You're lazy, and you just, you're pretty much SOL. If you're you don't know what SOL means, you're lazy, and you're pretty much shit out of luck. But it is what it is. Can't help you. I can't help you, and I'm not going to help you. Simple as that. Alright, and if you're new here, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, you grab that cold one. Whatever you got. As always, you know what I got in this little thing. You wish you knew, but you don't. But it's not coffee, but anyway, if it was coffee, this coffee sucks, Beerus. yeah. This coffee sucks, butthead. Butthole. Right, slow down, Beerus. Shut up, butthole. That was cool. By the way, new episodes of Beavis and Butthead coming out in July on Paramount. That's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. Yes, it is, Beavis. Let the games begin. So, can't wait for that. I think it's July the 10th it comes out on Paramount, so. Good shit. And on Comedy Central, too, so. If you want to watch both, whatever. It is what it is, but sit back, relax, grab whatever you got in your coffee mug, or glass, whatever you're drinking out of, or just, bottle, glass, whatever you're drinking out of, and enjoy the show. Sit back, relax, and grab a cold one. You enjoy the show, and if not, you can take your ass out of here and go on your own channel and jerk off or go do something. I don't care. But I mean, we'll see what happens with that as we move on. That's it. We move on. But thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and hopefully my videos make the most of your day, I guess. And if not, well, at least I tried. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is Saturday afternoon, June the 22nd, 2024. The first official weekend of summer, and it is hot here in the Northeast. Another hot one today. Right now it's 84 degrees. It did rain a little bit a couple hours ago. Actually, just rained like almost like a monsoon here in New York. So it's going to rain again around 7 o'clock. So the next 2 hours we're going to get a little bit more rain, but it's going to clear out by 8 o'clock. Hopefully by the time we watch Collision tonight, so I don't have to miss it. But that's it. So, Collision tonight should be a good show. We got a 6-woman tag team match with Paige's new group. I don't know if they're going to be named the New Outcast. I don't know what they're called. But it's going to be Soraya Knight, Harley Cameron, and Anna Jay, the woman with a fat ass and a mean attitude. They're taking on the team of the AEW Women's Champion, Timeless Toni Storm. Darling, hug me, bosom. And just remember, chin up, tits out. Watch for the shoe! Alright, so Toni Storm's gonna be, teaming up with her, well, we don't know if she's still her bestie or not, Mariah May, and her girlfriend slash bestie, the ever so hot Mina Shirakawa. That's gonna be epic. Or is that next week? I know they're fighting this week, I think it's this week. But we got all that. Got some matches in the Owen Hart Cup tournament. So that should be pretty interesting. We'll get to that a little later with when I do my SmackDown Rampage review in about another hour or two. Before Collision goes on, I want to do SmackDown Rampage. Then do that review later tonight, and then tomorrow, early afternoon. Probably early afternoon, probably the morning or the early afternoon, I'm going to do TNA and Ring of Honor, and then I got to go to a birthday party for one of my cousins' birthday is tomorrow, so I got a lot of cousins. You know, because you know how us Italians are, we got a lot of cousins. It's tradition, so it is what it is. But, yeah, but tomorrow afternoon I'll be doing my TNA Ring of Honor review over on my main channel, Killiam669. And that's pretty much it. So we got that, but tonight should be a good show for Collision, as we're 1 week away from Forbidden Revolving Door 3. And it should be an epic pay-per-view. Epic. But we'll see what happens with that. But right now, in AEW, things are not so epic. There, Tony Khan, man. Not so epic there, Tony Khan. The ratings are pretty much plummeting. They are plummeting really bad. And case in point, this past Wednesday night's Dynamite, their lowest rating ever in their 5-year history. And really I think it's a 4 or 5 year history of Dynamite. 502,000 views. Horrible. Horrible. I don't even think there was anything going against it on Wednesday night. I don't believe. So, I mean, maybe baseball, but, you know, it's baseball. I mean, Stanley Cup Finals, I don't think we're on Wednesday. By the way, hey, Florida! Joe, bitch! First time since 1945 that a team that was down 3-0 in the Stanley Cup Finals has taken it to a Game 7. So those Oilers smacked those Panthers around again. I think they won 3-1 last night. So Game 7, this is going to be Monday night. I think it's in Florida. I'm not sure. I pretty much believe it's in Florida, but in any case, I mean, you love Game 7s in the finals of hockey at any round. It's always an exciting game. So we'll see what happens Monday if Edmonton can complete the reverse sweep, kind of like the Red Sox against the Yankees back in 2010. Not 2010. What year was that? 2000 and I forgot what year that was, but it was 2010, somewhere around there. But anyway, so we'll see what happens with that. And if Edmonton does win, oh, Florida, you're gonna hear about it. All you Panthers fans that made fun of the Rangers, maybe next time, shut up. oh, the Rangers suck, we're gonna win the finals, we're up 3-0. Now look what it is. Game 7, dumbass. Ugh. If you win, great, but you still, you blew a 3-0 lead when you could have won Game 4, 5, and 6. And Game 5 was horrible. Bobrovsky looked like shit. Looked like a fucking rookie. Stonewall my ass. I know goalie, like great goalies, like even Martin Brodeur has had bad games. Even Patrick Waugh has had bad games. Henrik has had very bad games sometimes. You know, even Richter back in the day, Ben Beesbrook back in the 80s, bad games. You know, even Igor's had like multiple in his short career. He's had like really bad games. Just like to the point, like, why is he even playing? So he's basically like Bobrovsky looks like a freaking backup goalie. The last couple games, really the last 3 games, he has just looked bad. And the Oilers are just like on fire right now. Connor McDavid is just like he thinks he's Gretzky, like the second coming of Gretzky. I mean, man, if the Oilers win Monday night, it's going to be freaking epic. And it ends the drought from Canada, because they haven't had a title in a very long time. Especially in hockey. Very long time. Even baseball. They had a title in Toronto. They won the NBA Finals about a year or two ago. I think a couple years ago. So at least they had that. But as far as hockey and baseball, they haven't won shit in years. They're on the cusp of winning their first title in many years. So, go Edmonton. Go Canada, even though I don't like certain parts of Canada. But Edmonton is a pretty good city. Unlike Montreal. But it is what it is. And that's that. But anyway, back to AEW. So, there is really some bad times in AEW right now. Like I said, 502,000 views for Dynamite. And a lot of the AEW haters and the WWE marks, like, they're laughing it up. Because, you know, Hunter's cooking right now. I mean, Shawn Michaels is cooking as well. I mean, NXT's doing good. 750,000 this week. Great shit. The shows have been amazing. Raw's getting way better now. SmackDown last night was just fucking epic with the debut of Jacob Fatu. Oh yeah, Zila Fatu and Lance Anoy are coming pretty soon. So, get ready for that Civil War at Survivor Series War Games! So, get ready for that. Roman's original bloodline against the Rogue bloodline led by Solo Mibuki. So, it'll be Solo, the Guerrillas of Destiny, Jacob Fatu, possibly Zila Fatu might be joining the Rogue side. I think Lance will join up with Roman. So it'll be Roman, the Usos, Lance Anoy, and possibly Sami Zayn, the honorary Us. Oh, that'd be great to hear him say that. Solo, you're not feeling very Usy today. What's wrong with you? And then the fans like, Usy. How are we feeling today? I'm feeling pretty Usy. How about you, Jay? He's just, my tribal chief, he's just not very Usy right now. And everybody's cracking up. Usy! Stop it! Make me break character. Stop it. It is what it is. But Tony Khan right now is not feeling pretty Usy right now. Why? Well, like I said, the ratings are in the toilet. Pretty much it's Forbidden Door season, so nobody's gonna watch. Nobody watches Rampage that much anyway, like barely 2, 3, sometimes 400,000 people. Collision, still around 500,000, not great. And Dynamite, which used to get like 1.1 million, and then there were like around 900,000. Pretty much now with MJF, it's getting 500,000 views. That is sad. Sad. And you got people like Mercedes Moné there. Bryan Danielson. You got Ocean Spray, Swerve. The Bucks. They're getting 500,000 views now. Shows you how much AEW has pretty much fallen off the radar. Pretty much. I can't give you an answer. I'm a wrestling fan. Not a mark, but I'm a fan. And I love AEW. But lately, they just... I mean, the shows are somewhat good. Not great, but still good. But they're not as great as they used to be. But in any event, they need to change because, I mean, if they get, next week on Dynamite, if they get like 300,000, the ship is sunk. It's pretty much over for AEW. Tony Khan might as well just close up shop. And everybody else goes back to Japan or go back to WWE or TNA at this point. I don't know. I don't know who they could get that could save them right now. It's not going to be like someone like Becky Lynch or Ricochet or even anybody from Japan. I mean, I think the last couple of weeks, that's why why the ratings are so bad, because half the people from Japan nobody knows of. I mean, everybody knows Okada. I think everybody should know who Okada is. Tanahashi was there. You know, Ibushi was there for a little while. You know, Shibata. I mean, you don't know who Shibata is. Come on. I don't know who he is. I don't watch New Japan. Well, maybe you should. All these people are like, I don't want to watch Japan. Maybe you should watch Japan so you know who these fucking people are. Like Gabriel Kidd. You know, TMDK. The House of Torture. You know, all these other people from New Japan Strong. You can't call yourself a wrestling fan if you're just watching WWE. You have to watch everything. And I mean everything. If you don't even want to care about TNA or Ring of Honor, or as I call it, Ring of Horror, then you're not a wrestling fan. I just don't like the product. Yeah, but if you're going to watch AEW, some of the people are coming from Ring of Honor and coming from New Japan Pro Wrestling. Who are these guys? What's your name? Ah! You know? Who the fuck is this guy? I mean, who the fuck is that guy? And then you complain that all these people from Japan, and they don't get vignette promos or vignette videos, or like giving us a backstory. Well, actually, we're getting some of that now. I mean, we got Stephanie Vercoeur vignette. So a lot of people are like, who the fuck is Stephanie Vercoeur? Well, if you would have researched it on Google, morons. You know, El Phantasmo is going to be on, I think, tonight. Shingo was on last night. He's going to be on tonight, I think, too. And he's going to be at Forbidden Door against Danielson. That match is going to be epic. But, I mean, people are like, who the fuck is Shingo? Oh, he was in Ring of Honor a long time ago? I don't remember that. I just started watching wrestling in 2010. That's a lame excuse. That's fucking lame. I just started watching wrestling in 2010. Who would excuse this guy, Shingo? He's from Japan. Yeah, he's from Japan. He's a pretty good guy. But he also wrestled in Ring of Honor for a little while. Maybe you should watch some of his matches. Well, I don't got time for that. Pussy. Pussies. All you fucking marks are pussies. And you won't get any pussy, too. But that's just another story for another time. But if you would have done some research, instead of just opening your vaginas, like Rebby Sky, that's another story for another time. Just start opening your mouth and just throw out these really stupid assumptions about New Japan Pro Wrestling. Then just don't watch the fucking product. Just shut your mouth. Go do your lame as fuck YouTube channel. I'm not saying anything bad about people like Issa who doesn't know much about New Japan, but she's learning at least. At least Issa is learning. She's watched a lot of New Japan. She's done the last 2 Wrestle Kingdoms. She's done freaking watch-alongs at fucking 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning her time. So she's getting into it, and she loves the product. So there's a lot of people now who are getting into New Japan. A little bit too late, but, still. I got into New Japan in 2009. Around the time where Fiend Balor, Prince Devitt was around. The original Bullet Club. Later on, getting into the actual good Bullet Club with the Bucks and Kenny and eventually Cody! AJ Styles. Jay White, the Switchblade. Play with the Switchblade. His era. Adam Cole, baby, era. Right now, it's not a great Bullet Club, but it's still called the Bullet Club War Dogs. I think it's still led by David Finlay. It's not the same Bullet Club we all know and love, but, it wouldn't be New Japan without the Bullet Club. But now you got the House of Torture. You still got the Los Ingobernables de Japón, Naito! Naito and his band of great people. Takahashi! Bushi, Shingo, there's another guy in there, that group. TMDK, United Empire. So many factions in that group. It's just insane. And by the way, their cage matches are really weird. At Dominion, they had a cage match. They had a couple of I think it was like 1 or 2 cage matches. And the cage looks like if some of you old school guys, if you followed FMW back in the day, remember that time bomb cage match around the ring? Like an octagon? But they call it the Octo Bomb. That's what that cage looks like. It's like from Old Japan or FMW. I was like, okay, where's the explosions? You have guys like Show and Evil, in some of these cage matches. I'm like, well, where the fuck's the explosions? Oh, that's right, Onita's not part of New Japan, but it is what it is. And Onita's like 80 years old, still doing those type of matches. Guy's nuts. And you thought Nick Cage was fucked up. Onita is a legend, but he's like a sick fuck. I don't even think he's in the Hall of Fame. Well, not in the WWE style Hall of Fame, but he should. If I was like Hunter, I know it's the WWE Hall of Fame is just retarded as it is. But if I was running the WWE Hall of Fame, I would definitely put Onita in. Definitely. And have like Mick Foley, induct him. Mick, you can induct Onita. You know Onita, right? Oh, I know Onita. He was very tasty. Like these Doritos. Will you stop with the goddamn Doritos? Alright, but Onita. You fought Onita like many times back in Japan. You guys are sick fuck like me. I know. I used to fight Onita too back in Japan. I know, Terry. I know those matches you had with Onita. Holy shit. But did you know I was a hardcore legend in Japan? I know. Japan. #1. Terry, stop. Forever. And ever. Terry, calm down. Calm down, Terry. Yeah, calm down. Cactus, how you doing, Cactus? Terry, I like these Doritos. They're very tasty. Cactus, will you stop eating those goddamn Doritos? Anyway, another guy doesn't know much about Onita, but he fought in his promotion, right, Mike? Yeah, I love Onita. I know Japan. Yeah, you were a god in Japan. Why I was god? I was a gladiator. I was a freaking beast. Yeah, you're awesome too. I know, that's my name. And you fought that guy. What's his name? That guy that. What's his name? Don't say his name, because I hate that guy! Yeah, that guy. Awesome will tell you a thing or two about Japan. Soon to be Hall of Famer Mike Awesome. You should be in the Hall of Fame. Mike, you should be in the Hall of Fame. I know, because I'm awesome. I know you're awesome. We know that. You're more awesome than The Miz. Yeah, that Mike Mcmahon guy, he sucks. Because he knows I'm awesome. He does. I even told him on Twitter how you're more awesome than him. He almost blocked me. Well, if he blocks you, I'm gonna come down from heaven and kick his ass. Put him through a flaming table. Okay. So I'm awesome. Okay, Mike, calm down. Anyway, but yeah, you get my point. If that whole spiel, if you get my point. But yeah, the ratings for AEW has just gone down the toilet. And I know it's Forbidden Door season, and all these people are like, what the fuck is these people? Zusix, Hichisolo, Titan from CMLL. These people don't know who the fuck these people from Mexico. Oh, we know who Ultimo Guerrero is, right? And no, he's not related to the Guerreros. I don't think he is, but is he related to you, Eddie? Eddie? Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I was drinking my sangria. I'm sorry. Yeah, is Ultimo Guerrero even related to you? I think so, but he's not Ultimo. He's not ultimate like me. Well, you're great. You know, you're one of the great Guerreros like Hector and Mondo and everybody else. Yeah, but Ultimo Guerrero cannot do a float splash like me, yes, pero. But he's like old as shit. I've seen Ultimo Guerrero back in Ring of Honor. He's good. Not great, but good. And everybody's gonna watch Collision tonight because he's fighting Okada well, it's not fighting for the belt, but he's fighting for a chance to fight him probably at Forbidden Door for the Continental Breakfast Championship. Is he gonna win? Maybe, maybe not. But I know people online on Twitter and on YouTube and social media are like, who the fuck is Ultimate Guerrero? If you fucking marks would just look it up on Google, why do you think we have the internet? I mean, you too fucking lazy to fucking look up who this fucking guy is? You just have to go on your Commodore 64 computer. Ultimo Guerrero sucks. Who are these people from Japan and Mexico? Morons. But it is what it is. But anyway, you know, a lot of people saying, what can AEW do to possibly boost their ratings? Well, besides getting some actual good people, like Ricochet maybe. You know, I think he won't be used much. Maybe I doubt it, but Becky Lynch. But, I mean, we'll see. But there's another name being thrown around, possibly going to AEW, and I think you know his name, and we talked about it the last couple days, and that man is Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon, here comes the money. Look at me, Dad. I'm dancing, Dad. I'm dancing, Dad. Look at me. I bought WCW, Dad. Stop it. Anyway. But yeah, Shane O'Mac has been a name possibly, that's why I titled it possibly, or Shane McMahon to AEW, question mark. Which this is not clickbait. I'm not like that other guy, other people that love the clickbait. They can't masturbate because they, you know, instead of going, they go, whoop, 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 droplets. Yes. But anyway, yeah, Shane McMahon actually reached out to some AEW talent on the roster, like Bryan Danielson, a few others, about possibly, you know, maybe, just maybe, joining up with AEW in some kind of a backstage role. Now, this whole story started a couple of days ago by Good old Jim Ross, by God, barbecue sauce, Shane McMahon, by God Almighty. So Jim Ross on his podcast, along with Conrad Thompson, said that Shane O'Mac, Shane McMahon, reached out to wrestlers on the AEW roster to at least hypothetically, maybe, discuss the idea of him coming into AEW, working under Tony Khan, for Tony Khan, doing some backstage stuff. Maybe as an executive VP, maybe, who knows. So that really, opened up, no pun intended, a forbidden door, even more. People are like, oh, Shane McMahon's going to AEW, he's bought AEW from Tony Khan. I imagine that, but nah. It's not like, there is a name, there is a McMahon on the contract, but it says Shane McMahon. During the whole WCW 2001 invasion. That was fucking epic. I still love the invasion angle. Of 2001. Not the ECW invasion in the, the Attitude Era. I didn't like that at all. It helped ECW get mainstream, but pretty much killed it afterwards. And then they brought it back, and it was just horrible under Vince McMahon, when Vince McMahon bought ECW. Just a watered-down garbage version of itself. It is what it is. Anyway, so there was a lot of speculation. Will Shane McMahon go to AEW? Should he go to AEW? A lot of questions. My opinion is, I don't think he should go to AEW. I think he should just retire, be with his family and his kids, not really have to work much in the wrestling realm. I mean, he could just stay home and do nothing. But he can maybe if he wanted to, he's 50-something years old. He's going to be retiring pretty soon. Anyway, because he's near the retirement age. So he might still be a part of WWE, because it's it's not even under McMahon anymore, thank God. But he can still work for WWE in a lesser role, like a business-type role. Kind of well, not much Stephanie McMahon, hi Steph, but, he's doing right now. Or Hunter being the new CEO, not the COO, the CEO, because he kind of runs everything now, and it's doing pretty good, even under Nick Khan, man, and TKO, blah, 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 going to Netflix in January with Raw, SmackDown starting September the 13th on USA Network, NXT starting on the CW11, October the 1st, Tuesday night, by the way. Well, that's going to be pretty epic. NXT's going to kill AEW when when Dynamite's preemptive because of baseball for the playoffs. It is going to literally kill it. It's there's not even a Tuesday night war. It's a slaughter. I mean, why have Dynamite on then on Tuesday night in place of baseball? And not even tape the show. Not even have it on. The next, Thursday night or something like that is taped. I'm Thursday night's taped. Who's gonna watch it? Oh, that's right, we watch Impact and Ring of Honor. Which don't get a lot of ratings, but still. Because Impact's on Access TV, Ring of Honor's on the internet, on their own website, nobody watches it. Except if you're a VIP member like me, but I get it for free. For you, you pay a lot. You pay a certain amount, but I get it for free, because I'm VIP. But I digress. But I personally think Shane McMahon should not join AEW. Not that they need more disasters. The whole Punk thing, the ratings are just in the toilet. Ugh. But it is what it is. So anyway, there was, this is from the podcast. I'll read a little bit of it. One person noted to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, and that's Meltzer, that idiot. There was a conversation between Shane and an ex-WWE talent in AEW, Danielson, and it was described as not a pitch to get in or anything, just two people chatting. Shane said something to the effect of, "Can you imagine me walking out on Dynamite or Collision or even Rampage?" The crowd would go nuts, like, "Yeah, Shane McMahon! What is he doing here?" And then the rumor mill will start, "Shane's buying AEW!" He's gonna challenge Hunter! The family war! It could happen, you never know, but, you know. But there's, like, no pitch. You know. It wasn't very serious, but, like, everybody on the internet are talking, Shane McMahon to AEW! Great idea! Great idea! No, it's not really a good idea. In my eyes, it's not. I don't think he should. But... So then, people are asking, even the Wrestling Observer asked Tony Khan, man, about it. And Tony's like, I never met the guy, I never talked to him in my life, but it could happen. I mean, Tony Khan got a lot of money, so he just throw a couple of $1 million at Shane. Shane's like, okay. I'll just walk out on a random Dynamite and say, hi! Dancing dad, you know, dancing up a storm, shuffling his feet on the AEW Dynamite stage. The fans will go completely berserk, the internet will break even more. But, yeah, I don't think we're going to see Shane in AEW at all. But it is a what if. So this is kind of like a what if. Because I've always been talking about doing videos titled, what if this happened in wrestling, that happened in wrestling. You know, the what if series, in, you know, if you're a comic book fan, in the Marvel universe, they had a hit show on Netflix called What If. Like, what if this happened? Like, what if Silver Surfer gained the Infinity Gauntlet? What if Hulk killed Wolverine, which is probably one of the best comics of all time? I have that comic too. What if Wolverine killed the Hulk? No. What if Hulk killed Wolverine? Because he could just punch Wolverine's adamantium skeleton and he wouldn't even be able to freaking regenerate like he usually does. And even when in X-Men 75, many moons ago, like 30 years ago, there was a issue 75, actually, because I still have it, in its mint condition. Magneto ripped out Wolverine's adamantium skeleton to the point where he couldn't even use the metal claws like he uses anymore. They were all bone, and it's like he's bleeding like a faucet. And he had to use bone claws for like the next 20 some odd issues, I think. And somehow he got it back. I don't know how. If you have to read the comics leading up to episode, I think it was X-Men 100. That's when he got it back. I think it's X-Men 100 or one of the Wolverine comics. Like, it was like a parallel. I forget. I have to look it up. But, yeah, it was like weird. It was like, what if, you know? That's another, that was like a what if for a long time. Like, after the whole, what if Hulk killed Wolverine thing, because nobody could really kill Wolverine. Because he would just regenerate his body. His healing factor would just going to, you know, oh, I'm stitched up, oh, the scoop up, you know. But there's an issue where somehow Hulk punched him right in the gut, and his entire exoskeleton just like disintegrated, and he's dead. Almost the same thing in X-Men 75. I mean, Wolverine's whole metallic skeleton was gone, and it's just bone. And he still kicked ass. Not to the point of kicking ass, but you know. I mean, he was fighting Sabretooth, his bone claws were breaking. He still could somehow regenerate the bone claws, which is like, what? How? Like, how? I mean, it was like boggling my mind. Like, how the fuck did he lose his metal exoskeleton, the adamantium, and somehow he got it back like 25, almost 30 issues later? It was like, I'm reading every week or every bi-week, every X-Men comic and Wolverine comic, because it was like a parallel, like I said. I was like, what the fuck? How? It's impossible! And I'm thinking to myself, maybe his healing factor kicked in, and it kind of regenerated the adamantium somehow, which was weird. I'm like, how? So that's like a what if. But, you know, there's a ton of what ifs in wrestling. What if Triple H was part of the Invasion angle in 2001? You know, if he didn't tear his quad. I think that invasion angle would have been almost way better than it really was. You know, what if Sting and Luger came into the invasion when WCW was bought? What if Hogan and Nash and Hall were there about a year or two before, before they actually came in? You know, when Vince McMahon, I'm gonna give a shot, a lethal dose of poison. And then Hogan, Hall, and Nash came back, beat the shit out of The Rock. And then Hogan lost in Toronto. So he can never win in Toronto. At WrestleMania, one of the best WrestleManias of all time. 17 is still my favorite. And then 3. 18 was great. I thought 18 was great. 19 was even good. Well, not that great, but still. 20 was, 20 at the Garden I was at, and it was good. But there's some WrestleManias that was just bad. 11, 9. In point 21, but in any case, yeah, so what if Shane McMahon joined AEW and he just walked out on a random Dynamite? What would happen? The crowd would go nuts. That Forbidden Door would be just kicked off his hinges. But, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. What do you think Shane McMahon going to AEW? Possibly? Do you think it's going to happen? Should it happen? How would it play out? Give me your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments section, and we'll have a nice little discussion, y'all, about that. But my opinion, I think Shane should not even go to AEW and possibly kill it. But, we'll see. Maybe if he does go, maybe AEW will be back to what it used to be, or even better. Or what it is right now. Because right now, it is shit. Look at Ring of Honor right now. Last couple weeks have been good. Last 3 weeks have been good. They're getting better, Tony Khan. You're getting better, you're listening to me. Maybe I should book this show. Just, follow me on Twitter. Just find Peter effing Joseph on Twitter. Just hit me up with a DM. Don't slide to my DMs, I don't go that way. But anyway. But yeah, Tony Khan, if you're listening, because I know you watch my videos. I could book Ring of Honor like that. Fuck Delirious. When his booking was great back in the day. I can make it better than it is now, Tony Khan. Just give me a chance. Let me mold some of these storylines up a little bit. Let me work with the women's division. Not like that. Not like that. I know there's a lot of hot chicks down there, but still. Let me mold a great division. Let these champions defend the belt on the shows. This week they had like 3, I think it was 2 or 3 title matches. We had a good one with Lee Johnson and Kyle Fletcher, 2 out of 3 falls for the Ring of Honor TV title. It was great. And then you had, finally, Mike Bennett and I'm Matt Taven defend the Ring of Honor tag team belts finally on TV. Even though it was a meaningless match. I shouldn't say meaningless, because it was Daddy Magic, Matt Maynard, and Angelo Parker, 2.0, they lost, but still. At least finally, some title matches on the TV show. Still, William Yuta is still the pure champion after 6 months. Hasn't defended the belt once because he had that whole concussion thing. I still don't understand why they didn't strip him of the belt. Athena is kind of hurt right now, and had that Mark Henry-esque promo like MJF called, I'm not fucking leaving! I'm gonna be Ring of Honor Women's Champion forever! Well, we'll see by Death Before Dishonor if you can beat Queen Aminata. If you can, I think Athena's gonna lose that belt by December, by Final Battle. Which could be, hopefully, will be in New York. It's June 22nd, Tony Khan. Are we gonna wait till, September when those tickets go on sale? You know it's gonna sell out at the Hammerstein. Definitely. Anywhere else in New York, but it will, but do not, and I repeat, do not go to Terminal 5. That place is a shithole. Has no air conditioning. It's a dinky, rinky-dink, almost like a bingo hall. No offense to the ECW arena. The 2300 arena now. Viking Hall, whatever you want to call it. By the way, that bathroom smells like shit. I mean, if you've gone to the ECW arena, you know that bathroom was not sanitary. It was just... It was just a great time in the bingo hall. It's always been fun. It's always fun to go down to Philly once in a while. That's the only reason I would go to Philly, really, besides the museum and run up the steps like Rocky. Run up the steps, Adrian. Apollo. That's the only reason I go to Philly. My cousin's from Philly too, so one of my cousins. I have like millions of cousins, but that's the only reason I would go to Philly, just to visit my cousin and go to the museum and maybe eat at Pat's. Like Gino's. Pat's. I know a lot of people love Gino's. Issa, I know. I'm not gonna go there with her. We had a war. We went to war going with like, oh, I like Gino's. No, I like Pat's. And he's just like yelling at me, I want to go back and forth with you. I'm like, okay. I'm just saying, Pat's is better. Good roast beef sandwiches down there, but Pat's is good. It's better than Gino's. That's just my opinion. And I don't eat a lot of, Philly cheesesteaks down there at Pat's, but I just get the roast beef down there. It's good shit. It's good. I'm just saying. Just saying, but yeah. If you've been to the ECW arena, I used to love going there. Back in the days in ECW. Pain in the ass getting back though. I mean, I went with friends and I had to stay in Atlantic City, which is not like a hop, skip, and jump away from Philly. Or stay in Philly at a rinky-dink Hilton hotel or something like that. Let's stay at the Hilton. We got the continental breakfast in the morning anyway. But, yeah, and then pretty much we had the continental breakfast, and we're out. We're like 5-6 hours away from New York. Good ride, up north without traffic. Still, I love the ECW arena. I just do. An iconic arena. And no, I was not there the night that Kimono Wanalea danced atop the ECW arena. I had the video of it. I think everybody's on YouTube. You can find it, but the tapes and all that shit. Oh man, she was one hot fucking Japanese Korean chick. I think everybody back in the day watching ECW wanted to bang fucking. They wanted to fucking bang Francine. Bang Lita at the time when she was Miss Congeniality. They wanted to bang Beulah McGillicuddy. I mean, who didn't? Bang Jasmine Sinclair. Bang Janet Jameson that brief time she was in in ECW. Elektra. Not so much, what's her name? Cassidy. I think her name was Cassidy. She used to hang out with like not the Sandman, but Raven. And then later on, Dawn Marie, Sunny, when she was actually hot. Everyone wanted to bang them. But when Kimono was around, oh man. I think everybody in the locker room probably fucked her. I mean, I would. I mean, now she's like, she's great looking. She still looks hot. For like, I think she's like 40, maybe 50. But she will rip your balls off. I mean, I actually know one of my friends got basically molested, not sexually molested. Basically got molested by Kimono Wanalea, smacking him up, giving him like a lap dance. I'm like, should have been me. But god damn, man. Back in the day, I wanted to fucking, you know, blah, blah, blah. Hard. Good lord. Okay, I'm being weird, but okay. Anyway, leave me your thoughts and opinions down below about Shane McMahon. Should he go to AEW? Should he not? Leave me your thoughts and opinions down below. So it's like so this is a what if episode of the show, and that's pretty much it. So that's all I gotta say for that. I know I went 50 minutes. I apologize for going very long, but it is what it is. I got a lot to say. So I got a voice and I will use it. But that's that. Anyway, leave me your thoughts and opinions down below, and that's it. All right, I'm gonna get to my my SmackDown and Rampage review in just a little bit over on my Kill Demons channel. So, got 2 videos coming up in the span of the next couple hours right before Collision, and then later on, Collision review once again on the Kill Demons channel. So, triple threat, hopefully tonight, coming your way, and that's pretty much it. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta wet myself because it's freaking boiling in my house. And it's 81 degrees, so I might open my window up a little bit. Try to get some cool air in. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll see. If we can cool down the house a little bit, it'd be great. I mean, my heat has been shut off for the last month and a half or so. But, you know, just the humidity just makes you feel like shit. You know, and it rained a little bit today. It might rain in the next couple hours. Not going to help much, but... And tomorrow's supposed to be 95. Ugh. Oh, it's summer. As much as I love the summer, one of my favorite seasons, I cannot stand the heat and humidity. I cannot. Oh, not so much the heat, the humidity. I like it to be 95 in the shade. You know what I mean? No humidity, you feel like Phoenix. But just stay cool, everybody. Drink a lot of water or whatever you got. Just stay hydrated. Take a few showers here and there. Nice, you don't have to even put soap and water on yourself. Just go in the shower. Put on don't put on like molten cold. You know, ice cold water, because you're gonna be like, what? It's cold. Put on like cold-ish, like warm-ish water. Just let the cold water just drain you for a little bit. And then you come out, a couple hours, you know, you'll get warmed up, and then you start feeling red hot again. You know, if you have to, you know, just take a nap in the air conditioning, or put the fan on you, like on blast, which I think I might do soon. But I have it on low. It's not even kind of on me, but I'm trying to deal. But it is what it is. Got 2 more months of 2.5, maybe 3 months right now, but 2.5 unofficially, but 3 months of summer to go. Before we hit September 19th, 20th, 21st, when autumn begins, the fall season begins. The leaves will be coming off and everything. And then, just before you know it, the winter is here, and the greatest month in the world. We all know what that is, December. We'll be here, and then you'll be like, where's the summer? Why is it freaking snowing? 20, 35 inches of snow on the ground. My back. It is what it is, and that's it. Alright, I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for watching, and until next time, if you're not down with all I just said, well, fuck you, man! You watched it anyway. Thank you very much. That's it. Alright, until next time, my friends. If you're not down with that, fuck you. And that's it. Adios, my friends. Don't forget to tip your waitress. I'm out. Peace!